Now, in the last hours, Israeli opposition leader Yair Lapid re-upped his offer to back Prime Minister Netanyahu with a so-called political safety net to achieve a deal potentially with the Gazan terror groups, thus potentially lessening the leverage of the Prime Minister's far-right allies, that is, in his coalition, which is where Minister Ben-Gvir came into the picture this evening, threatening again to leave the coalition and topple the government if he's not brought into the war cabinet and given more leverage over strategic affairs. Right-wing finance minister Smotrich has also taken a similar position. Here's Lapid and the latest from Netanyahu's coalition.
There's
a hostages deal on the table. It is not true that Netanyahu has to choose between the hostages deal and the continuation of his tenure as prime minister. I promised him a safety net, and I will keep that promise. It is not true that he has to choose between the lives of the hostages and the government. Let him do the deal. If Smotrich and Ben-Gvir quit the government, he will get a safety net. It's not an easy statement. It's not an easy decision. Netanyahu is a bad, failed prime minister, and he is to blame for the October 7th disaster. But the most important thing is to bring the hostages home.
Citizens of Israel, this is the picture that we will get in Gaza if, God forbid, we will sign the reckless deal. This deal is a defeat and humiliation for the state of Israel and is a victory for Sinwar. It will sentence the fate of 90 hostages who are not part of the deal to death. It will bring, God forbid, to thousands of murdered people who will die in the next massacre by Sinwar and other terrorists out of the hundreds who will be released. Mr. Prime Minister, this is not the complete victory you have been promising throughout these months of war. This is a complete failure. We will not be a part of a deal to surrender to Hamas.